Hey, how y'all doing? It is October 3rd, 2025, and I was thinking about something. As somebody who's a liberal, help me understand, and this is for the real liberals, not the not the fakes, but the real liberals that were real Democrats. What real liberal is sitting across from a Trump MAGA supporter at the dinner table? What real liberal is doing that? Now, you might be saying, well, that's my family. And I don't want to lose ties with my family because of political decisions. Okay? But if you are somebody is black or female, black female, LGBTQIA plus, someone who um, went up the ladder, the corporate ladder, or someone who's been discriminated against, or someone who has been, getting ready to lose their civil rights, or someone who is LGBTQIA plus, or someone who's on a fixed income about to lose their Social Security. Why in the fuck would you be breaking bread with a motherfucker who voted for Trump and is a MAGA supporter? Because they voted against your very fucking existence to survive, to thrive, to be happy. They voted against all of that shit. Do you hear me? They voted against all that shit. And so you can just kindly break bread with them, enjoy Thanksgiving, enjoy because I don't celebrate none of these Christian holidays. Y'all can sit here and just carry on with the carry on, knowing that when that breakfast is over, when that Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving Day dinner, birthday is over, you still have to go back to your liberal life, being in danger of being hunted down, discriminated against because you're gay, you're black, you're female and black, or, all of your rights, all of your societal triumphs that you have went through have now been, minimized to DEI or anti-LGBTQ or anti-black or anti-immigrant or while that person carries on in their day-to-day life, having voted against you and won't give what you're about to go through a second fucking thought after the Thanksgiving dinner, after the Christmas dinner, after the birthday, after all that shit is over with, you still have to go back to your life where your target and that person who you sat across, family or not, at that table, goes back to their everyday life knowing that they voted for Trump and you're out here fucking suffering and basically fearing for your life in a lot of cases. Who in the fuck is gonna sit down, have a drink, eat a meal, smoke a joint, or do whatever the fuck you do with somebody that voted for Trump, knowing damn well they voted against your very fucking existence? Your inability to take care of yourself because you're seen as a DEI. Your inability to have a family because if you live in a southern state, you're not allowed to adopt because you're LGBTQIA plus, or you're being discriminated against legally because the law in these states said that you being who you are as an individual, you're a hindrance or you're a problem or you're a threat to society. Are you fucking kidding me? Who in the fuck is going to break bread with those people? Because I know it ain't me. I don't give. If my mother had voted for MAGA or as a Trump supporter, I'm out. I love you. Thank you for the years. You enjoy your golden years, but I'm out. Same thing with my nieces and nephews. I have a nephew or nephews who I was told that voted for Trump. To be fair, the relationship hasn't always been the best prior to the 2024 election because of their issues against me because I'm gay and just a lot of other issues. But voting for Trump is not going to connect us. It is not going to, bring us together. It is that bridge will continue to stay burnt, and I mean fucking in flames. There's no fucking way. So you have allowed yourself to say, yeah, that's my family and I have to love them all day. They voted against my very existence and ability to be happy and love myself. There ain't no fucking way. There ain't no fucking way. There's no fucking way that I will sit here and break bread with somebody, family or not, that voted for Trump. It's a slap in my face. It's nothing more than them saying, no matter who it is, that you mean nothing to society. But I'm sitting across a Thanksgiving Day fucking table, dinner table, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, wait, we sitting, and that's how you feel about me? And I'm supposed to just deal with that because you family or a friend? Absolutely fucking not. Some of you do not understand the tremendous amount of just pain that your family member is going through. You will never, especially if they gay, they black, they're a woman, they're an immigrant trying to work hard. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and I went back and forth with the immigrant thing. I don't blame the immigrants. I blame the people, their family, who they've come to America to stay with, have all but trained them to vote a certain way. Because they don't want them voting, the way people like me vote. I'm pointing at my skin color because we vote a certain way. And they're telling their family members coming from overseas or wherever, you can't vote like people like me because they vote for those people and you don't want to be like me, a black man. You don't want to believe what we believe. You don't want to, and that's fine. But when your relative, who you've mentally indoctrinated to vote a certain way, albeit a lot of it is racism, then you see them being locked up with ICE and thrown in vans and snatched and stuff. As horrible and disconcerting as that is to see, a lot of people. But then there's this. You still want people to break bread with folks. Y'all voted for MAGA. I'm not breaking bread with no motherfucker who voted for MAGA. I'm not doing that. Not at my home. Not at the dinner table. Place of work, you've got no choice. An office building, you have no choice. Even in a court system, you have no choice. But to invite somebody inside your home in an intimate setting like that and breaking bread with them, absolutely fucking not. It's one thing if you don't know, but when you do know, you do better. And I can tell you right now, it's not going to happen. I will love you from a distance, but it will never be close up. You will never be at my dinner table. You will never be inside my home telling me that, because you voted against my very existence as a human being, as a black person, as a black man, as a gay black man who's educated. Even if I wasn't, you voted against me when you cast that vote on November the 4th, 2024. But I'm supposed to forget all that because we having a Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthday meal? Absolutely fucking not. Because I still have to deal with the aftermath when I leave that dinner table of how you voted against me. You don't have to. So this is why I say, everybody that voted for Trump, I hope you get everything you deserve. I really, really do. Y'all have a good morning.